What is up, legends? We are back, and what we are doing right now is we're going to talk about gear and star shards. You guys, there's about 20 comments on my channel in the past 3 to 4 videos. Can you explain gear? Can you explain star shards? So that's what this video is going to be about. All right, so let's just get right into it. Who do I want to use as an example? Well, she's first, so I'll just use her. So Belphegor. So in order to gear properly, you have to look at all of the passives and everything that the character has to offer. There is set stuff that's good, like speed and crit is just universally good. However, there are characters that are more beneficial with other stats, and Belphegor is one of those characters. Like, you can put speed and crit on her and it'll do well, but it's not the best thing to actually do if you want to take advantage of her kit. So going into Belphegor, if you look right here, she has attack percent and defense. So pay attention to that because she becomes a little bit more nuanced than other characters. Attack percent and defense. And you see defense up plus 5 stacks. So you see already defense is kind of heavy for her just in one skill. And then right now, if you go down, you look and see defense base damage plus 10%. Then defense base stat right here, 125. So defense sounded pretty heavy, right? You would think speed and crit, super good, but not so fast. Drunk Feast deals 80% attack and 80% defense. Again, there go that defense again. However, absorbs damage equal to 75% of the cast of attack. So if you go down here on the bottom, you see again, defense gets some scaling. Again, defense is getting more scaling right here at the level 3, which is weird just for that, but they're still leaning on the defense. So defense and attack damage right there. So you think, okay, so maybe speed and crit's not so great on her. Then again, right here, defense and attack. And then the shield again, based off of attack. And then again, right here, the second level, defense is overrunning the attack scaling. Same thing right here on this one, the third. Same thing right here on the fourth. And then her passive, basic defense plus 10%. So you get it at this point. You get it at this point that even though speed and crit is like the best thing to like do in this game as far as star shards, for Belphegor, you can't do that. You're literally going to be ignoring what the kit is if you do that. So what I did is we went defense set twice, which Iron Shell, and then I went Vigilance because I want her health. I'm sorry. I took it off. I just remember I took it off because what I wanted to do is I wanted to take a little bit of advantage of this res. See this resistance right here? Plus 10%. That's why. I just remember. I did have it at that point. And then we have this nice little Slayer one over here for CD. That's why I changed it from this. I want to take advantage of the resistance and give her a little bit more resistance. So you notice right now that she has 45% resistance. Now, here's the thing. Bell hits a lot because she's going to counter. If you notice, she has Spirit Guard, deflection, and then she's going to strike back at 80% of the caster's defense. So she hits a lot. I wanted to make it so that, and this can actually crit. I've seen it crit, and it crits hard too. I did like 10K on somebody before off of her deflection, which is funny. I don't know why it did that, but it does it quite often, so sometime anyway. I guess it depends on how hard they try to hit her, but it is ridiculous. It's kind of ridiculous. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to augment that a little bit and make people kill themselves, which it does work after some testing. So that's what I'm going with right now. Obviously, that's not the final version of it because I'm going to take the crit damage increase because CDI, pretty much that's what it is, crit damage. I'm going to take that off eventually when I get a set. Maybe I'll put crit there, or maybe I'll put resistance. Resistance will probably be a better choice right there. But whatever set that I can actually get that will have some resistance on the pieces, and or if I can change pieces to that, then I'll actually do that. But That's just an example. Now, Soul Mirror is relative to whatever you get. I don't have many pieces for her because it's just random what I got because I haven't been summoning on Soul Mirrors because it's so expensive. But Soul Mirrors work pretty much the same way as normal gear, and you need to actually level them. And it is expensive as F to actually do that. This is a green, so I'm just gonna do this once so you can see it, and then I got a little bit of effective hit added onto it. And yeah, it's really expensive, so be cautious with Soul Mirrors. Now, also a thing about Soul Mirrors is you actually have to click change to see, because sometimes you'll be like, well, I don't have any Soul Mirrors, why can't I see anything? It's you have to actually click it. Why can't I have Soul Mirrors, why can't I see it? And you have to actually click in here to actually see them and put them on and level them. And they work the same way, just like with the Prism gear, which is the Star Shards. You actually have to level them and make sure that you have proper stats on them, and there's going to be stats that are useful to the character in the same way. And you want to look for so obviously I am going to look for defense for Belphegor when I get the Soul Mirrors for her, so she can actually be useful with that. So yeah. So let's try a different character so you can see advantage. I think this is a good example of one. All right, so with Lucifer benefits heavily from speed and crit. However, she also benefits heavily from attack and crit, or critical damage and crit, or you can just go resistance if you don't want her to be stopped in the beginning. You can just go complete 6 resistance set, so you can't stop her in the beginning of the fight. So she always gets her attacks off, so she can be a problem, because once she gets all of the supreme stuff off, because she literally has to actually just attack once to get all of this stuff off, she becomes a problem no matter what build or what team you have, because she's just gonna be really annoying and get her 2 attacks off, and probably put somebody at 50% or kill them, depending on how strong your character is. And you definitely want to get her to go so you can actually get out Fallen Glory, because as you can see, she's going to extend her passive on top of doing that, so that keeps her doing her 2 attacks and all that type of stuff. So you definitely want to do that, and she becomes even more of a problem if she has all of her stuff leveled up. So just keep that in mind. Now here's the thing with her, I went with speed. However, I couldn't get anything useful in the second slot, so here's what I did. I got a speed roll on this, and I didn't actually level this because this is just new gear. So hopefully it turns into that speed roll right there and gives me a little bit extra attack. I just recently did this. Did not went to attack, which is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. That's fine. I wanted to go to speed, but obviously it did not. Now you're gonna notice that I broke the set. I only have Nightshade on, and these are 2 different things. And the reason why I did that is because I got speed right here as well. I did have it at crit, but I was lower speed, and then somebody outspeeded me, and I got mad, and I was like, nope, can't be having that. Now, officially, she's 2,000 speed because of her passive. I'm gonna go in the wrong place. Her passive skill, when at the battle starts, increases the speed by 30%. It's 30% of this 1592, which is 300 and change, which puts her over 2,000 speed, basically, which is faster than the majority of people in the game can even try to do. The fastest character I think is Thurza Base. Thurza Base is like over 1,400, I believe. Yeah, 1432. So this is what she has before you even put gear on her. Like, I had her like at 1,900. It was stupid, but she's actually easily countered now, and I'm gonna show you in a bit. But yeah, that makes her over 2K, basically speed right now. So if you ain't packing 2K or another Lucy that has this type of speed, I'm gonna be faster than you and nuke your face. So that's why she's where she's at. That's what you should try to aim for. Okay, so now Furka is the poster girl for speed and crit. You want her to have speed and crit. You want her to have as much speed and crit as you can get. Her speed is not great because I didn't get a lot of good speed rolls. I'm gonna try to do better with that in the future, but that's where she's at right now. And I actually don't really need to worry that much about it because I have other people to speed it up. She still is gonna necessarily get her turn. I'm gonna show you in a bit. But here we go right here. We have Nightshade and Hawkeye right here. So you guys see, we did not get a lot of good rolls, so I still have work to do on all of this, but she's up to an okay speed, and you know, we'll do better. That's where she's at. Soul Mirror wise, I don't think I have any for her. Yeah, I don't. Which is unfortunate. I think I have a skill book, so we're gonna skill book her up again. Now, this lovely young lady. You see, if I tell you that she might be the most meta broken character in this game, would you believe me? And I'm gonna show you why. Her OP'd, which is, it really literally is what it is. Like, this entire skill tree right here is broke. For one, if you push supportive effect at the start of battle, grants all allies move gauge, decrease immunity for 2 turns. What this effectively does is all of the move down meta, all of those characters that do that now can't do a damn thing. They're useless, basically, because majority of their kits is based off of moving, slowing your move gauge. And she basically says, no, you don't get to play. You don't get to play. You like, oh, you nerf my move. No, you don't get to do that. And 3 turns that they don't get to do that is very big in this game. By the 3rd turn, most teams are dead or screwed so far that it's over anyway. So you go to water form when the battle starts, gain daze immunity for 3 turns. So what that essentially does is that make her useless because she dazes and charms, and charm does daze. That makes Shalimar useless. Like, everybody who does any type of daze now can't play. They like, so she basically eliminates fighters from the fight. If they're facing her, she just like, oh, you can't play. You just can't play. No playing. No playing for you. That's it. And then she has Quick March on top of that. The action gains 20% move gains and triggers Luciana's first 2 attaction turns. And then she has weakness, and you know, she's pretty much going to cause damage to whoever else. This may be more dangerous than Lucy is. And when she starts getting stuff in it, like, we're all using her as fodder right now, which we should be. But I strongly suggest after you're done doing whatever you want to do with your fodder before the time is up, get her to like +2 or 3. Like, it'd be well worth your time. Just +2 or 3, you ain't gotta go crazy. So the craziness and out of all this is that she's going to slow down the other side and then take away their ability to slow you down. So what they end up having to do is they have to outpower you. And if they can't outpower you because they were too busy making speed crit builds trying to slow you down, they automatically lose. They just lose. That's it. So what we are going to do first person I see. Nani, what the hell? Oh, I know what happened. I was messing with my my rotation stuff. Okay, this is everybody? This is everybody. I'm gonna show you the what happens. Now I'm probably definitely gonna be faster than this person. I've only seen one person faster than me. I actually won that fight. I lost that fight. I mean, I lost one fight because I had the wrong team in. And I didn't notice. So it's all my fault. See, we're faster. Lucy's gonna go first. He's gonna do that. Now there Lucy's gonna go first. Now there Lucy's gonna go. Gonna hit my Lucy. Now Bella's gonna go and she's gonna taunt people. Okay. Alright, so she's gonna basically heal herself back. Their Seer's dead. We're immune. And now we're gonna go and get our health back now. That is definitely not a defense bell, because that was really bad damage. And we got the counter. Okay, so we got that daze now. So we're gonna do it back. Okay. Okay, mine is my Furka died. Alright, she's dazed. That's it for her, Luciana. Attacking my Seer. Okay. I didn't even notice the other person died. That's theirs, so I'm gonna skip it. And that's my Lucy, which I think she's about to kill everybody. Close. There goes my Seer. And that's my Bell. Bell is so adorable. It says RIP on it too. And this is usually all that like what really happens majority of the time. It's just like my team versus the Lucy, because Lucy's always the last one alive. And yeah. Now, my weakness in my team right now is actually my Seer. My Seer is not great geared. She's all attack. Where is she? She's always at the bottom. She's attack and HP. And you see, I have 2 gray things here because I didn't have anything else to put here, but they ended up doing okay. Like, this is attack percent. This is really good, even though it's like a 1-star gray. This is defense right here, which is okay, but we got some resilience and everything else. So I got to do better with these 2 pieces. I'm not getting any drops on them, and I can't keep using stamina right now on that. So she's a little bit of a weakness and can actually die. But the reason why I have her on attack is because her heal is based off of that. I don't think I have any mirrors. Nope, no mirrors. So yeah. So another thing that questions that people ask, since we're here and we're doing this right now, is how do you sell star shards? And that's right here. You see where I just went? Let me go back real quick. Relic right here, and you go star shards, and then the second tab right here is sell. And then what you can do is you can get rid of all of your equipped stuff, and then you can see all of the stuff that you have that you haven't leveled and everything else. What is this one? Oh, that can be sold. And yeah, That's how you get rid of when you have your full. You see, I'm up at where we're at right now. I don't really feel the need to sell any of this right now. So I eventually will when I get full. But for right now, we're not. And it's the same thing with soul mirrors. You can see all the soul mirrors that you have, which you see I don't have a lot. And you can do kind of like the same thing, like when you don't want a soul mirror, you can actually dismantle it and you'll get dust. Alrighty. So yeah, I think that's about it. I don't have any summons, I believe, so we might not be able to get any video summon hype. Might not be able to. I do have this though. Got a 4-star Awakener orb. Gave me Cilia, which I'm gonna just unsummon. And we have a Waker. I want to see something for a second. What are you? Can you use the normal? You can. Okay. Good to know. So I don't have to worry about duping you. That's good to know. So just scratch that. Don't necessarily worry about it. Just use her as unsummoned fodder. Since she's a normal, you can just use a normal book, but obviously we're going here. Skill up, damage, speed up, cast, target 1+. Okay. Bam! Hit that +8, girl. Okay, so I'm gonna keep doing it with her until it forces me into having to use her actual dupe. I'm not sure where I'm at on that yet, but this is what we're gonna do that with. And I think that might be it. But what I can do is we can do the freebies. We can do that. Any freebie hype? I'm probably not gonna get some of the Axis. I'm probably not going to get the battle pass. I don't really need it. Like, unless something happens that I truly need to worry about it. Probably not. Come out here, Lucy. Aw. Which one is that? Okay. I had to stop calling them both Lucy. I had to change. Summertime Lucy. Actually, that might not even help because there is a Summertime Lucifer. So I might have to not use that too. Ooh. And it's a purple too. Okay, Thursday. Like I said, she's the fastest character at base, so definitely pay attention to that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in here. We can go right here. That's gonna push me over 71. And we are gonna see what we get here, and then we're gonna get out of here because there's nothing else left for me to do. And hope you guys get the whole book. The whole book thing. I mean, Star Shards, I'm saying book. Albulia. I'm definitely getting rid of you. Like, I just don't have much use for this character. So, and I already have her locked. That's gonna give me that. And I think I'm still short one, right? I believe I'm still short one as far as it's 6, right? Yep. so I can't get another Grimoire. But one short is like, you know, whatever. No, that's all I got for you guys. Special Sunday video again. See you guys next video. I actually don't know what the next video is going to be, but I'm sure our people are going to have questions and literally give me the topic for it. So see you soon, and good luck on your star shards and your mirrors and your builds and everything else. Remember to always focus on whatever the character's skills are, the passives, what's going to give it the most benefit. And what are you using in the situation? If you actually need the character to be strong, then, you know, go for the speed and crit. Do you need the characters to always get their turn? Go for speed and resistance. Do you need the character to be tanky? You know, you're going to want to go for your defense or your HP. Do you need them to be a raw nuke because they can just go ahead and actually nuke stuff? Then you go for your attack or your crit damage and crit. You know, along those lines. It works kind of the same way that Exo's Heroes and Epic 7 does, but the characters in this particular game have a heavy benefit in their passives, and you have to pay attention to what the character is scaled and buffed off of, and that's it. So see you guys soon. Also, last thing. People ask this in the gacha, as far as the mirrors, the 4 stars are actually in the mirrors when you look at the rates, and I got a few 4 stars, you know, here and there. The problem is it's not often. And you see 10 drawers was guaranteed a 4-star character, and then you head over and they're actually there, but again, it's skewed heavily towards the characters that are on the banner. So you rarely ever see it. I guess I got maybe 3 or 4 of them. That's definitely an issue, in my opinion. That is a major issue. Oh, I didn't even know I had this much. Let's do it. I totally don't even pay attention to that banner. We got something. I don't even pay attention to this banner at all because it takes so long to earn it. But yeah, that's the 4-star stuff. That appears to be slightly a problem. Damn, they just keep giving me her. I feel bad because she's just straight father at this point. Hey! I like it. I like it. I completely forgot about that. Give me that track real quick. Thank you. Need them levels, boys. +2 seer. What does that turn you into? HP recovery skill damage. Nice. And you know I have her on nuke. She actually kills a lot of people too. Because it's like my whole team goes and then she goes because she's the slowest character. That's by design though. Because she'll overheal. I used to have her on speed and then she'll go first and overheal. And that doesn't make any sense because she doesn't shield. So it's just a waste of a heal. So she doesn't need to go first. She needs to go near the back after all the damage is done. And then she'll heal back some of the damage. And then on top of that, you know, throw that immunity out and then remove all the debuffs. So it's better to have her slower than quicker, if you get what I mean. Just because of what 9-star Fox does. Just, you know, just a heads up. That's it. Catch you guys next video. Peace. Like and subscribe. On the bottom left, you will see probably Hype Watch. As you know, we always watch videos on Hype Watch, all the up and coming games coming out. And on the bottom right, you're gonna see more of this playlist, which will allow you to see all the recent videos and all the guides and everything else, and, you know, get the heads up on the competition and be OP. See you soon. Thank you, Legends, for getting to the end of the video. We do 3 to 4 videos every day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be first in notification squad. I love everybody who stops by, and I will see you next video. Peace.